records weren't just popular, they were pioneering. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 important albums in pop music history.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
For this list, we've looked at all pop albums excluding greatest hits compilations, sorry ABBA,
You are the dancing queen.
and included those records without which the genre could not have developed in the way that it has. These are the watershed moments in pop music history. Number 10, Tapestry, Carole King.
When you're down and troubled.
An influential voice within the music industry even before this record was made, after Tapestry, Carole King's legendary pop credentials went entirely undisputed.
Ain't it good to know that you've got a friend?
You've Got a Friend is possibly Tapestry's most well-known track, but as the album title infers, Tapestry is also a bringing together of King's past achievements.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman was originally recorded by Aretha Franklin.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
Will You Love Me Tomorrow was originally recorded by the Shirelles, but King originally wrote both and stylishly re-records them here.
Will you still love me tomorrow?
Number 9, Spice, Spice Girls.
The race is on to get out of the bottom.
From one show-stopping female performer to 5 during the latter half of the 90s, Scary, Sporty, Baby, Posh, and Ginger Spice were all that anybody was talking about.
I love you.
And with this, their debut album, they revolutionized what it meant to be in a girl band. The Spice Girls were a well-knit group, but they also had individual personalities that shone.
I had a little love. Now I'm back to follow. Wanna make love to you, baby.
A marketing dream, they quickly laid down some world-class pop records as well. In the 90s, these girls were all you wanted, all you really, really wanted.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, really, really, really wanna zig a zig.
Number 8, Saturday Night Fever, the original movie soundtrack, the Bee Gees, and various artists. The only soundtrack album to make today's countdown, in the late 1970s, the Saturday Night Fever record was basically the Bible of the dance floor. Side A is dominated by the Bee Gees and features 4 massive genre-defining worldwide hits, while sides B, C, and D rattle through an equally fine, classically rethought rhythm. With tracks like Stayin' Alive, Night Fever, and More Than a Woman, it's simply impossible to explain just how deep the love was for this record. It's the great Glitterball Manifesto.
It's me you need to show. How deep is your love?
Number 7, Like a Virgin, Madonna.
You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore.
Madonna's second album, Like a Virgin, signified a dynamic career-defining point for the now iconic singer. Her first album had fared very well, but with this record, she well and truly made her mark in the industry.
'Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl.
Hits like Material Girl, Into the Groove, and the eponymous Like a Virgin proved that Madonna was no one-trick pony.
Like a virgin, touched for the very first time.
She was here to stay, and was lighting the way for all female pop stars to follow. It's debatable if even Britney Spears and Baby One More Time attracted as much attention as the Material Girl did in 1984.
Me, baby, one more time. When you won't take it from me.
Number 6, Rumours, Fleetwood Mac.
You can go your own way. Go your own way.
One of the most commercially successful records of all time, this album has shifted over 40 million copies worldwide, which isn't half bad when you consider how emotionally fraught Fleetwood Mac were when making it. personal relationships of all band members were under significant pressure at the time of recording, with an on and off split between Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks receiving particular press attention. But the group managed a near perfect production regardless. You can go any way, and you'll never find an album to match it. Number 5, A Night at the Opera, Queen.
Broken my heart and now you leave me.
Considered by many as the greatest Queen album, which is high praise in itself, A Night at the Opera was also, at the time of its release, the most expensive record ever made. Bohemian Rhapsody is easily the fanciest feather in this particular cap, but as great as Rhapsody is, there's more than one hit here. Love of My Life was lauded upon release, while You're My Best Friend is an undisputed classic in pop songwriting.
Oh, you're my best friend.
In all, it's an epic experiment in music, the like of which only Queen could conduct.
Nothing really matters to me.
Number 4, Thriller, Michael Jackson.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean I am the one?
The best-selling pop record of all time, Thriller has sold over 60 million copies worldwide. Billie Jean, Beat It, and the title track itself all served as the major singles from the album, and each earned unprecedented popularity in part because of Michael Jackson's pioneering use of the music video. The parent album and the title track's epic video are both revered to this day, while even the LP's cover is a cultural touchstone. When you consider that Jackson also has the brilliance of the Bad album listed on his discography, there's no questioning MJ really was the king of pop. Number 3, Revolver, The Beatles. Arguably the most influential pop act ever, each and every Beatles album carries weight and importance. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band very nearly stole 3rd place, but we've gone for the Fab Four's 7th studio effort, Revolver.
Everybody seems to think I'm lazy. I don't mind.
A marked turning point in the group's history, Revolver signified the start of a psychedelic period and a massive reimagining of the Beatles' sound.
But you got everything you want, and you're back and sing.
Revolver rethought what pop music could be. Simple hooks and catchy beats were out. Pioneering production techniques and psychological, mysterious lyrics were in.
Where do they all come from?
This was Beatlemania Mark II.
Where do they all belong?
Number 2, Pet Sounds, The Beach Boys.
I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you.
Possibly the most progressive pop record ever made, Pet Sounds significantly helped to propel pop and rock music into an age of experimentation.
Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home.
So called because of the eclectic ensemble of instruments which feature on the record, including bicycle bells, dog whistles, and harpsichords, Pet Sounds is a Beach Boys album, but a Brian Wilson brainchild.
But long as there are stars above you.
But now retired from touring, Wilson kept himself busy by being a certified musical genius and crafting untouchable classics such as God Only Knows, Wouldn't It Be Nice, and Caroline No. Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley.
She's my baby, don't you understand?
The king of rock and roll's debut album broke ground, broke ice, and broke convention. We've seen how other records transformed popular music, but Elvis Presley's self-titled opener more or less made popular music as we know it today. When Elvis moved his hips, we blushed. When he opened his mouth, we screamed. He had us all in hysterics before he'd even played a note. And he had us all hunting through the mall for a certain shade of suede.
Honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoe.
It wasn't country, it wasn't blues, and it certainly wasn't gospel, but it was something.
You know how to love me, yes indeed. Boy, you don't know what you do to me.
With this record, he started the rock music whirlwind, and we're still riding it.
I gotta walk way over town. Good to me.
So, do you agree with our list? Which album did we overlook? For more catchy top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.